I'm sorry, but like, if you're talking to me or something, there's a good possibility chance that I am not listening to you on whatever you say. People just talk about attention spans in school. No, I have an attention, like, my attention span is like so short in general. Like, I'm sitting here talking with someone else about it, and I'm like, for real? And she's like, I'd be impatient, and I sit there saying, hold up. Wait, just wait. Oh my god. Oh wait, it was. Oh my god, I don't want to go into my files. Thank you. Um, that's the wrong server. I was like, I'm currently failing history and English. I've screamed to myself and I've cried at least 2 times in each class. Um, we're just trying to sit here complaining. So if you can just leave. I don't know if I'm failing English, but I'm definitely failing history because, well, aside from class, I've already discussed this, but someplace else, another video on my YouTube. But I have a disability. But the main one, I have it in forever. But the main one is ADHD, and that affects a lot. And one of my friends, another thing, but I was diagnosed with autism a month before COVID hit, February 2020. It's a short, like it's very medium small, but like that just shows because of my attention span was so short. But I have an IEP. It's a 504 plan, something like that, blah blah. So I have study skills. Well, if you have study skills, that means you have a 50 or an IEP. Well, inquire. We were talking about study skills randomly, and someone in ATC, which I stepped out of my comfort zone, and I auditioned for it yesterday. But, they were like, yeah, I have Miss L, and I was like, oh, my mom tried having me get into her class, but my older sister had her, and I just didn't want her. She's like, oh, you need an IEP to have her, and I'm like, I do have an IEP. She was like, oh, I do too, and then acted like nothing happened, and I was like, I'm highly pretty sure everyone that's in study skills has an IEP. Not for me, the last 2 weeks been doing IEP assessments while in study skills. Can't even do my own work. But I'll admit it here. It's not my fault that I'm currently failing history. Okay. My history teacher loves to take things off of Canvas. That's the thing we're using. When they're a second late. Now the issue is she assigns like 12 hours of one thing every single day and expects it to be done in less than an hour. Now, to me, I have a different way of learning and a different way of thinking. So it takes me longer than that. Longer than 12 hours, expecting it to be done in 1 hour. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm just special. Well, yesterday I had to face my... Oh my god, it was annoying. I came to DHS for one thing. No group work. Well, I already knew it was going to be group work, but I wasn't going to be forced into a group. No, I got forced, and guess who did the whole entire group project by themselves again? And today I finally realized I'm just trying to let people get an F instead of me giving them an A, a free A that they don't even give credit to. So yes, but today I did the work. Got my whole entire group fucking A. But I'm gonna scream. And she was like, yeah, so have you figured out who's gonna present yet? And I'm like, I'm not talking. Like, I did this whole entire shit by myself. I'm not talking. Adding on to the fact, one of the people in my group that didn't even know what we were doing took the poster and just started laying it out, and I was like, he didn't even know the whole layout. He didn't even know what we were doing. He also got most of the questions wrong and then treated it like kindergarten and put the boxes. We're in 11th grade. I'm sorry, but what? I've, kind of killed it with people. Adding on to the fact, I've been in my room, haven't left. Why? Parents love, well, correction. There's things that we're all keeping from him right now because, we don't need to be late to class every single day again. But, my mother said that she'll email, she wanted to email my study skills teacher and my history teacher. But then she sent Shannon's teacher instead a whole entire, 3-page email, about her class and her group and blah, blah, blah. And then, I tried to explain to my situation. She was like, yeah, I can't read that. But you can read Shannon's poem that is 2 times smaller than what I wrote. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm old. And I'm like, you didn't even look at the paper, let alone she just goes, yeah, as into a normal mood. This is coming from a person that hates human interaction, just hates people in general and lives in their room. Coming from, well, yeah. They're my parents? Respect, please? But no, they have their favorites. We all know that. And if my father is watching this, don't even say you don't have favorites. Every single time I'm with him, it's Shannon's turn. Shannon, stop it. So, adding on to the fact he made me late for school one day because of taking Shannon to school first. Again, Shannon has 3 tardies and then a punishment. I don't even have a tardy and then a punishment. I have, well, yeah, actually. My first tardy is lunch detention. My second tardy, can't go to homecoming. So, I'm not gonna say the fucking heavens G's of that. But, because, my father and Shannon has made me late multiple times. But, my mom just sat there, and has been helping Shannon with her work for the past week. Well, more than that. You haven't even emailed my fucking teacher yet. Adding on to the fact that I have a test tomorrow, and I've been studying all day, and I can't remember a single thing, and I've done every single late work, and there's several more. Adding on to the fact, it's all due tomorrow. Why? I don't know. But, nothing is getting turned in. Because also the educator that kept pressuring me all week. It's like, you know where I sit in the class. Just tell me if you need extra time or whatever. He wasn't there yesterday. We love it when people forget. Yeah. Also, if y'all are asking why I don't go to my father for work, I haven't gone to him since he pushed me to do a class that I physically couldn't because of my learning, that I have to go from straight to bottom how I work, and my parents flipped that and made me do, yeah, that didn't go so well. And then he had all the work, and then I turned it in, and it still didn't get, and then I failed. I passed it during summer school, okay? Yeah, that just traumatized me. Okay, I'm gonna go. Because it is 2:21 a.m. and I need to finish my work. Which, if y'all are asking exactly what it is, this is all history. There's so much more out of the folder. Goodbye.